Namaste, everybody. Welcome to a flow yoga class. I am Aphinya. Thank you for making the time for yourself to, come into the space that you can be healthy, my body and spirit. If you're new to the channel, I would love to welcome you. And if you actually personal, I want to speak about supporting the channel. I always have a trouble doing that because I don't like doing it. Like, let's say if right now YouTube have this super chatting on the screen and have like kind of a money side that you can click on that, and they have a lot of options that how you can kind of chat but send money to a person who built the channel. Is like very cool. So you can pick the number, whatever. Many of you, pay through Rising Sun. That is still good. You can support me directly. I have the link. That is go to my PayPal. You can do Venmo. You can do Google Pay now. It's gonna be very complicated when they have more of that. So the link's on the bottom, and the link is also on the channel art. So for that, I'm done for that. You cannot support it financially. Hey, you can send me good vibe. You can tell people about this channel. You can tell them to come and practice. I will be gladly appreciate that. Thank you so much for that as well. This week I went through something dramatic, and I really get to use yoga to help me dealing with that dramatic situation, and it went beautifully. And I have to share it with you because at the end of that challenge, I came out healthy, my body and spirit, and I feel very empowering, and I feel like that is the way to live our life. However, I have to say, I am not always able to do that, but I am asking and encouraging myself to do it. So I hope this story inspire you as well. On Monday, I went to get, you can move while you're listening if you start to feel stiff. I went to get a second shot for the vaccine. Yeah, I did get that. So Tuesday, it was a bad day, of course. I felt sick. I felt chill. I have a pressure right here in the back of my neck. It feels achy. It's like, oh my God. And of course, I did not have any energy. My brain could not function. I can get up, walk 5 steps, then I have to walk back to bed. That's like how little I can do. Just like I have a baby. It just takes everything out of me. But that day, Thea went to school, and Jeff luckily didn't have to work and drop her off and took her away from the house so I can rest. But he sent me a message. He said, whenever you can read this, just call me. I was like, oh, what the heck? So I talked to him, and he told me that Thea didn't get accepted to her preschool for the next school year. Do you know anything about this? I was like, went to panic right away. I'm like, what are you talking about? That is not possible. I sent in the application. We, the parent that's there in this preschool, have the first say for that. And I did that. I know that the school is tiny. The spot is not that available forever. I will be on top of it. And I did. And I was like, that is not possible. How come? He said, I don't know, but our daughter's name is not on the list. And in the back of my mind, right then, I heard, I'm like blaming the registrar person that do that. I'm like, why didn't she get my email? What's wrong? What did she do to me? Like, did she hate me? Things like that. That was bad. And when I heard that, I tried to tell myself, I am not going to do that. I'm not going to blame anyone today. So let's say I called the teacher, I called the chair, I said, I don't know what's going on. My daughter should be in there, please. I need her to be in this preschool. I don't know any other preschool. I love this preschool so much. Don't let this happen to me. And the chair said, talked to me back and said, we're going to do whatever we can, but we cannot promise anything right now because, the spot is done. When that conversation ended with that panic, I was like lie back down to bed and on the bed and like, oh my God, it takes so much energy. And I asked God, why do you pick the worst day for me to dealing with this? I'm not having a lot of energy. God, what am I supposed to do with my daughter? Not going to preschool here. I don't know any other preschool. And I said to myself, okay, Aphinya, don't today, let's not dealing with this situation like this. Don't be a victim of it. You're not going to blame anybody. Just try to do that. Don't blame it. Accept what God trying to tell you. Give that opportunity to do something different, to solve the problem, to come out differently. It was so tough, but I chose that path. So I'm trying to solve the problem here. I heard myself blaming, that person again and again and again. I'm like, that blaming is so strong. It's like, why do you do that to me? Why don't you want my daughter to go to this preschool? What's wrong with you? I'm like, no, Aphinya. God said, this is it. Take the best out from this. I'm trying to tell myself, like, okay, there are more preschool here. We're not going to blame anybody. Maybe there are a path that God wants me to walk and I don't know about it. I'm just going to, if the best this school can do and say we cannot do anything, I'm going to smile and I'm just going to go out there and just take her wherever I can. And let's say things solved. They go, the board talk, and they actually find out that they can add one more spot for Taya so we can get her actually to be with her classmates, and everything solved. I was like, wow, so impressive with that. And I feel so happy when, everything kind of calmed down and I said to myself, oh, wow, it feels right. It feels right to not choose the path of blaming other. It's not so much about the other person. It's so much more about myself because I feel so healthy. I feel my mind is healthy, my body is healthy, my spirit is healthy, and I feel empowering. By the end of it, I feel very confident. I feel like a good person. I'm like, this is such a good path to do. And yeah, that's it. And how do I do it? When I deal with my negative thoughts, I take a deep breath. I do my yoga. I go into my body and I just like hear the thought. I'm like, okay, I hear you, thought, but I'm coming back to the body. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna blame anybody. Nobody's wrong. I'm not wrong. She's not wrong. This is an opportunity. It's an opportunity that you can choose to do something different, and nobody have to be wrong about it. And it's just awesome. So yoga is rock. I love it. And thank you that you love it so much as well. Having said that, close your eyes, please. You can exhale and relax. Like she talks so much. In to your seat. Just relax. Come back home. Come back to your seat. Come back to your body. You inhale breath, you inhale life, you inhale possibility. You inhale to have this great space inside kind of open up for life, for your journey. The thoughts that may happening right now seems unpleasant. You have them, have that space, but you don't need to go so close to that thought and grab it and cling on it and attach to it. Come back to your heart. One breath at a time. Choose to not being the thoughts, the the overwhelm, the panic. This kind of energy, it happened, but we don't have to put more wood to make the fire bigger. Settle to your muscles, to your bones, to the moment. Remember the value of breath, of coming to your inner self, of allowing life to have its space, of allowing yourself to observe, of trusting that you have choices. Of knowing that no matter what's happening to you, but how you deal with it is what essential to your health and happiness. So come to that space of how. With awareness, with compassion, and with acceptance. You relax your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. You breathe evenly. Calmly. And you feel that your trunk is dancing with the rhythm of it. And we are here fully. With the hands together, thumb to the third eye, and let's chant Om 3 times together, please. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Another deep inhale, please. bow your head down to your heart. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes. So I'm going to go into the warm up spot again on the back, please. I know some of you probably go there already, but we're going to do it again. Let's lengthening the spine. Oh my God. Length first. Shift side to side. Left to right. Oh yeah. You can rock your hips side to side. Circle your ankle toward one another. Remember, if you want to warm up elsewhere because it feels better for your body today, please enjoy. And then circle the ankles to the opposite direction. To empowering yourself is to listening to yourself. Bring your knees together, opening your knees apart. Circle them away as they're going to meet, and then bring them back, and let's move the hip joints around. Change direction, please. And I'm going to go to Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart, and lengthening the bone again away from one another. So we have opening hip spaces on our spine. And carefully go from here to windshield wiper. So bring your knees back up, feet hip distance apart. Drop your knees side to side. To look at the screen. If anybody say anything, look normal. We drop the knees to the right. Stretch that lateral sides of your left leg. You can use your right foot. Bring the right leg further down and away from you. Okay, so you should feel length, not collapsing in your spine space. All the way out through that knee there. Yeah. And when you exhale, you're softening your ribs to the floor, your jaw, your cheek. Breathe deeply. Switch side carefully, please. Know that you can move your leg around to find the right stretching spot for your body. Okay, you don't need to glue your feet on one spot and never shift again. That may not be the right way to do for your structure. Your body structure. You have to be willing to adjust here and there, which is flexibility. Come up center. You bring the arms and the legs up toward the ceiling. You can shake them. You can circle them, the joint ankles, wrist. You can do both. From there, we can go into happy baby. Feel the hips stretch here. You wake up the body bit by bit. Knees together towards your chest, arms wide open. Now we drop the knees side to side. You be mindful with how your back muscles feel and how far your legs can go toward the floor. You control the opposite shoulder. You want to ground them firmly into the earth. When you relax, you just let your cheek, your shoulder go. Why not just keep your knee on wherever you start first, whatever side you start first, and stay there. And breathe. Take this gentle twist form. Let the back muscle open up again. One more breath. Come up. Other side, please. Then you leave your legs where they are, turn toward them, come up and take a seat. Right. Then extend the legs in front, shake, shake, shake. And then we go into Pashimotonasana Sit Up. Spread your toes, massage your feet if you like. So we go inhale straight up the spine, exhale, go forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go forward. Inhale, come up and away from the leg. Exhale, go forward. 2 more. Come up and away from the floor. Keep your right leg straight. Bend your left knee. Doesn't work, stretch your left leg. Okay? Here we go. Left arms overhead. And we do side stretch here. Three more. Your hands, arms is your options. You can even do that if you like. Just make sure that your shoulder feels safe. Come up. Now cross the left leg over right. Twist, please. I want you to really move your body with the breath. Big movement here. So we're not going to look still yet. Two more. And then untwist, get your left leg out, come off the floor. Balance on your left knee, right arms over hip, the shoulder, the right shoulder. 5 times. 3, 4, other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we stretch here. I need a little height. So we long lie on the right side and stretch. You can turn your body up toward the ceiling too. I'm wrong. So it's a little bit of like a front body opening down all the way to the hip. Or you can just stay sideways and stretch sideways too. Feels good. Last breath. And then we go toward the floor. Thread the needle. Right arms go under. Couple more breaths here, please. Remember to keep your focus with the body and the breath. We're not going to go there with the thought. We still have, the space for the thought. We're not pushing them away. And then come up and away from that. Take child's pose. Arms alongside the ears. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, child's pose. Repeat. To me, pushing or try to get rid of thoughts is just a not healthy way to do it. We don't want to practice anything unhealthy, hush, more like a hateful kind of senses. We don't want to do that. The thought is a part of, being a human. They should be okay to be in your space, but, we don't need to touch that. We don't need to attach. We don't need to cling. We don't need to do anything. We do yoga. Last one. And then you come up onto your hands and knees. You step your left leg forward, right knee off the floor, pivot to the right. Feet parallel, and we go into Prasarita Pashimotonasana here. I'm going to confusing myself very nicely with the second side. Is going to be, it's going to be fun. You move however that it feels good to you, please. You can bend your knee deep. You can hold the back of your head. Wow, this is really intense. Then we turn toward your right leg, left knee down, stretch your right leg and bow down. Runner stretch. One more breath. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Take your right leg to meet your left knees together. Drop your hips side to side. And then sit down. Do the other side. Left leg straight, right leg, either knees bent or straight, and right arms overhead. So we stretch the right side's body. Right. So you can have your right hand hold the back of the head. You can just like reach. It's that reaching. It's that stretching. Inhale, come up. And then we are twisting. Cross the right leg over left. Our twist is go to the right. Remember, we move a lot. Oh, wow, this side is feeling much better already. So cool. Two more. And you take your right leg out. Right, go into Janushirasana first and legs, and then you push yourself off from the floor. Left arms overhead. 5 circle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then long left side stretch here. Two more breaths. I feel I need more circle. And turn toward the floor. Thread the needle, left hand under. I'm gonna go sit on my heel for this version. Yeah, oh my God, that is killing. Breathe. I actually have a thought. That behavior of wanting to get rid of things, I think it's going to take us to the dark place very, very easily. You know, like you want to get rid of the pain. You just take painkiller and it's gone. But the thing is, it doesn't solve the problem, right? You just suppress it. You don't feel it, but it's there. But then it's come back. And then you take the painkiller again, right? Inhale, come up, center. Child's pose. Breathe. Inhale, we go cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's work the dogs a little bit here. This little stretching more and more and more and more. You can feel your body start to feel much better. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Now we go inhale, plank pose, and knees down and do cow. Child's pose. Inhale, cow pose. Down dog, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Continue to cow pose. Child's pose, exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Down dog, exhale. Plank pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale, child's pose. Come up onto your hands and knees. Right leg go forward. Left knee come off the floor. Pivot to the left. You have option to repeat Prasarita Padottanasana or go into your hip stretch. Skandasana. Or you can do goddess pose as well. Be really mindful to keep the bent leg, your knees over your ankle, please. Want to see where. And I believe we have to turn toward the left leg to do our runner stretch on the opposite side. Get your left knee to meet your right. Drop your hip side to side here, please. I'm going to turn myself toward the front of the mat so I don't get confusing. If you would like to follow, that would be great. Drink a little tea. So we do hands and knees. Extend your right leg straight. Back and up. Left hand forward and up. Inhale, opening to the side. Exhale, back center. Inhale, go beneath the belly. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Left hand down, right leg down. Turn your body open to the right. Do easy side stretch here. And then you turn toward the floor. Step your right leg forward. Lizard pose. You can do humble warrior if you choose. Stay with your breath. Pyramid pose. Both legs straight. Square your hip, hug the thighs, spine nice and long, one breath at a time. Bow down toward the leg. You go deep. You go where you can go. And you observe and you be with yourself. Left leg forward, Uttanasana, feet hip distance apart, shins in, thighs out. Inhale, spine nice and long, away from the legs. Exhale, bow. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, elongate the spine. We're going to go up this time. Exhale, bow and ground down to your feet. Arms out and up to the sky. Inhale. Let's hold your left wrist. Side stretch to the right. Switch. Come up center, nice and long, arms up. Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, elongate the spine, look forward. We step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Pick your plank, please. You can be on your knee and lower down, elbow bend back behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's extend the left hand out to the left, turn your body bend to the right first. Switch side, please. and roll back to your belly and your chest, and you pick your back bend here. And here we go. I'm gonna do locust first to start. You know, remember that you can always change. Keep going. Give me 3 more breaths. Child's pose, please. Inhale up onto your hands and knees. This time we extend the left leg back and up, and right arm forward and up. Inhale, opening to the side. Exhale, back center. Inhale beneath the belly. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Right hand down, left leg down. Turn your body open to the left arms overhead. Yeah. Next exhale, we go toward the floor. We take lizard pose. Left leg step forward, body diagonal to the right. Remember that your right leg is your option. Stay strong on that big toe side edge of your front foot while you're moving around, adjusting in the pose. Yeah, we need to have a firm foundation as well. Some poses. From here, we go to pyramid pose. Stand a little shorter, both legs straight, right. You're lengthening your left hip back. You hug your thighs toward one another. You elongate the spine and you stretch with breath, one at a time. One more breath. Right leg forward, Uttanasana. Chins in, thighs out. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale, elongate the spine. We go from here to downward facing dog. So make sure you spread your fingers apart. Inhale, go forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Make sure that you really check with your wrist, right? Is it ready to really do full extend with a lot of pressure? Pick your back bend. 2 more breaths here. And downward facing dog or child's pose. Right leg go forward, high lunge. Exhale, arms come down to the floor. Left hand down, we twist to the right. Next exhale, we untwist. We kick the right leg back and up. 3-legged dog, opening the hips, bend the knee. Kick it to the left. Push your chest back. Extend your right leg straight, square the hip, inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Back bend is here. When you're ready, go back to down dog or child's pose, please. And then left leg forward, high lunge. Your right leg, you stay on the ball of the leg, hug your thighs in, right? And we work with the breath. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, length. From here, exhale, we go toward the floor. We twist left. Left hand, come down, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg back and up, opening the hip. Bend the knee. Extend your left leg straight, square the hip. Come forward to plank, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Pick your back bend here. And we meet in downward facing dog or child's pose. We go right leg step forward between the hands. Let's do warrior one here, please. So the back leg now is different than high lunge, okay? It's ground all the way to the floor and toe point at 10 o'clock. And a little bit different here now. Your body is going to turn away from that left leg, so you kind of turn away from it. Left arms up. Right hand extend diagonal to the right, so you're twisting to the right here. And then you reach your body up and back. Hips stay forward. Root your tailbone down. So you're reaching backward. You arch your back here. Still working with breath. And then when you inhale, you untwist. Keep moving your left hands down. Turn your body open to the left this time. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Right arms up and back. Go all the way down to the floor. Three-legged dog. Right leg kick back and up. Knee to the nose, round your back up to the sky. Kick it back and up, inhale. Come forward to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pick your back bend here. Down dog or child's pose, please. Step your left leg forward between the hands. Right leg down, square the hip. Warrior one. Here, your body still facing forward. Yeah. Now you start to turn your body to the left. Yeah. Right arm is going to go toward the ceiling or diagonal forward. Left hand is going to go to the side and to the left. Okay. So you really wide open here. Your exhale, lunge, core in, then inhale, reach your body up and kind of twist and back. Do it safely. Both legs strong. Couple more breaths. And windmill your right arm down, warrior two. Turn your body open to the right. Reverse warrior. Exhale, go all the way to the floor. And kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your back up to the sky. And then inhale, kick it back and up. Come forward to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, spread your finger. Pick your back bend. And downward facing dog or child's pose, please. We step the right leg forward between the hands. This time the left knee is on the floor. We're going to come up right with the trunk and bend the knee. Hold the foot with the hand, square the hip, root the tailbone down. Lift your heart up. Your right hand, if you want to reach up to the sky, it feels great too. It really feels empowering in a way. And you let go. So your body go forward, hands down. Standing split, kick your left leg up. Carefully square the hip. Land your left leg back behind you. Left hands come on the floor. Side plank, careful on your left. Carefully facing the floor. So your right hands come down and supporting you. Step your right leg forward. Extend side angle pose. Core is in, strong leg. Turn your body sideways. Yeah. And go facing the floor. Kick your right leg back and up, opening the hip. Right leg to your left armpit, exhale. Kick it back and up, inhale, opening the hip. Now, go twist to the left again and land your right leg out to the side. Lift your left hand. Get your left arms off the floor. Push your weight back toward your left leg, back leg. And carefully bring your right leg in. Lift it, and we go into pigeon. And come down. I'm going to check the heat in the house a little bit. Carefully, you come up, take a seat into your right seat. Swing your legs in front of you. Now we work the right legs again. So you're going to baby cradle sitting. Your left leg, you can bend the knee, you can straight. Let's see what feels good. Then we do crouch asana, so the right leg is kicked up toward the ceiling. Remember that your back is more important than your leg, okay? So get your spine lengthening up toward the sky first. And that might make your right leg move further away from your body, and that is okay. You use the strap if you have to. We're not doing this pose with your back is get, all the pressures go back here. We're gonna go that way forward. I don't get much out from the strap. So that's breathe. And then bend at the knee. Can you try to have lotus going on, happening here? So little toe side edge of your right foot. Go into the crease and see how it feels. You can do this with block underneath the right knee, and that actually feels good for some as well. Okay, it's just different body. I just want you to see how do you feel with that. Yep. And we just come away from that, check. And you move your legs on one side, come up onto your hands and knees, left leg forward, get your right knee down and come up with your trunk and hold your right foot with your right hand. Here we go. Left arms can go up. You can leave it at the knee, spine lengthening up toward the ceiling. It's really elongate feeling on our spine here. It's not a collapsing sensation at all. So you have to feel that your core rooting the energy down your leg bone, and the energy from your core also extend your spine, your neck, the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. And let go. Keep moving forward. Have the weight onto your left leg, kick your right leg up. Square the hips, land your right leg back behind you. Have your right hand to the floor, spread your fingers. Vasisthasana, side plank, roll on the little toe side edge of your right leg. You can leave your left leg in front of you and do it that way. You can come down to your right forearms or lift your left leg, and you land your left leg wherever you choose and push your weight back toward the legs a lot. Carefully square the hip, left hand down, left leg go forward, extend side angle, pose. And exhale, we turn the body toward the floor. Hands come down, kick the left leg back and up and opening the hips, inhale. And then twist your body, left knee to your right armpits, come forward. Kick it back and up, opening the hip. Twist your bodies again, left knee to your right armpit, and then extend your left leg out to the right. Right arms come up, push your weight back toward your back leg. Turn your body open the best you can. Breathe. Carefully drag your left foot in. Square your chest back toward the floor. And we go into pigeon pose, please. Inhale, come up from the floor, take a seat onto your left seat, swing your legs in front, then we go into, we can check that first, yeah, it's always good with the hip joint, and we go baby cradle left leg, Crouchasana, remember, use a strap if you have to have your back straight, like lengthening. Oh, yeah. Then bend the left knee. We try half lotus. And let it go. Pashimotonasana. Both legs straight. Straps are good if you need it. Go forward. Seated forward here. Inhale, move up and away from the leg. We're going to roll back to half boat. Inhale, come up. Let's roll forward. Exhale. Inhale, up and away from the legs. Exhale, roll backward. Come up. Repeat. And inhale, you come up and you bend the knees and you're going to try boat. Here we go, Navasana, boat pose, boat pose. Hold the legs, bring it down. And we're gonna roll onto our back, please. The boat feel to me a lot challenger than normally. And if that happening to you, you know why. Because we do a lot of hip flexor stretch and into the back bend form. And that is always like a counterbalance boat. And it makes it tougher to feel the core. That's it. So we're gonna go to the floor slowly. What time is it? Oh yeah. When you're there, have your knees toward your chest. Rock side to side. I think I'm gonna turn my head the other way because I have more space for my arms. Right ankle above the left knee, or happy baby on your back. Here. Kick the right leg up toward the ceiling with the option of whatever you want to do with the left leg. Okay. Opening your right leg to the right. Keep pulling it up. Use a strap if you have to. Right. Once again, we don't want the left seat to be lifted, so be really careful. Okay. You can always bend your left knee and just let the knee drop to the left. Help to balance the weight of your hips. Help to balance the weight that's happening on the hip joints here. Yeah. And then we bring it up. Switch side, please. You do left ankle above the right knee, or you do happy baby on your back. This is actually deeper. Feels like deeper than the pigeon pose. And left leg up toward the ceiling. Left leg goes to the left. Inhale, come up, let go. Move yourself around a little bit. This receiver is just like, I don't know where is the right spot for you now, Aphinya. We do bicycle. We do 30 times. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Drop the knees side to side. We bring the arms and the palms beneath the hips, like you sit on it slightly. Extend your legs out, hover the floors a little bit, and then we do scissor the legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Done. Knee to your chest. Okay. Bridge, please. Feet to the floor. Bridge pose. Exhale, slowly come down to the floor. Drop your knees to the left. Left leg can come on top of your right knee and point your right knee further down and away from you or not. And breathe. Come up center. Other side, please. And carefully come up center. Now you can do bridge one more time or wheel. Here we go. And when you're done, come back down. Stay with your knees bent, feet on the floor, and move your knees toward one another. You can extend your arms over your head here. You can hold your elbow or just hold your wrist and just, or arms wide open and rest. Carefully, bring your knees up toward your chest, drop them to the right. Left shoulders on the floor. You can look toward your left arms or toward the ceiling. Exhale, let it go. Feel the heaviness of your bones and muscles sink deep to the earth beneath you. Your cheek, your jaw, your neck, your shoulder are relaxing. Inhale, come back up center. Other side, please. Inhale, come up center. Now you can go right into Shavasana, or you can put the block underneath the hip and do a more gentle shoulder stand, or you can go up to shoulder stand with the support. You can do plow pose, and from there is after that then it's our Shavasana. So make your choice. One thing for us who want to keep on moving and want to put more pressure toward the shoulder and the neck, you need to remember that you don't want to tuck the chin toward your chest, okay? You want to leave the space for your throat. For us who prop up onto the shoulder stand and you have the prop and you have the blanket with you, that's the best thing you can do. And make sure that your shoulder's always on it. On the blanket, not off the blanket. And you go to your, from your shoulder stand to Shavasana whenever you're ready. And may you feel spacious. May you feel relaxed. feel that you have possibilities, you have power to make choices. You have options. I see you next week, everybody. Enjoy your Shavasana. Namaste.